actually just really can't get over the fact that I'm 22. Like, I thought at 22 I was gonna have my life together, I was probably gonna be married. Here we are sitting on my living room floor in the exact same place that I filmed most of these other videos for the last 8 years, but we vibe. Am I gonna wear the sash? Oh, I can't wear the sash because the sash is not attached. Here's a sash that says I'm feeling 22. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have literally just set the camera up in my living room. This is not particularly well organised, I can't lie. But today I am here with what I got for my 22nd birthday, because today as I'm filming this, I've actually turned 22. Actually, technically not yet. But basically, it's my 22nd birthday and I'm here with my annual what I got for my birthday video. I don't even want to count how many of these it is I've done in total, but I think we must be like around 8 by now, which is literally crazy. And also, you know, there is the argument maybe I've outgrown this video, but also it wouldn't be my birthday if I didn't film one. Plus, if you guys are anything like me, I am quite nosy. I'd like to see what people have got. Plus, it makes great inspiration for like gift ideas. So before we get any further into it, my name is Molly. As I just said, I turned 22 today. Do subscribe if you are not already subscribed down below. And I also want to say a huge thank you to everybody that has wished me a happy birthday just at the beginning of this video, because I've been so blown away by the response on social media and also in real life. Like, if that was you and you reached out and you said happy birthday on whatever platform it was, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and it really doesn't go unnoticed if I didn't reply. I'm so sorry. But yeah, thank you so much for all the well wishes. And if you did get me a gift and that's about to be featured here, I am so grateful and I'm so excited to show you guys. So let's just get straight into it. I'm gonna start with the main gift off my mum and dad because there's no point hanging around, it's right next to me. Obviously last year was my 21st birthday. I feel like for that people go like above and beyond. Like, I was getting gifts of like extended family, like neighbours, people I hadn't seen since I was a baby. 22 is like your first kind of like, okay, you're done now, you're an adult birthday. Hadn't asked for anything this year. It wasn't like a big celebration. I literally was just like to my parents, look, I don't really know what I want. I don't really want anything at all. So everything was a complete surprise, and I'm so grateful for the main present because they have just hit the nail on the head. It's a briefcase. This is actually a record player. This is something I have mentioned. This is the only gift that I had mentioned to my parents that I would be interested in. Even then though, it wasn't like, oh please could you get me a record player. It was more like, oh I really want a record player, I might just get that at some point. But they have got me this really gorgeous baby pink one. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love it. I think that this is just the perfect addition to a room. I think the audio is actually way better than listening to it on like Spotify on your phone, because you can really hear like all the instruments in the piece of music better, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is a Crossley record vinyl player in the pale pink version, which is so cute. I'm gonna set my desk up and set my room up so that I can have like a little vinyl section and vinyl display. This is something I've wanted for ages and something that I'm very grateful for, and also just hadn't thought too much about, and now that I have it I'm so grateful that I do, because I feel like this is a real piece of like homeware and also music accessory I just really love. So that was the main gift. I love how it folds up as well. And then to go along with that, I obviously got a little collection of records, which I'm so gassed about. So my parents got me the Evermore album, Taylor Swift Evermore. There is definitely a strong Taylor Swift theme with a lot of these birthday gifts. Obviously, one, my whole family and friends know that I'm a huge T Swift fan. But two, I am turning 22, and if that isn't a Taylor Swift birthday, then I really don't know what is. So the album that my mum and dad got me for the record player was Evermore, which is obviously her most recent album, sort of, kind of. But it's just beautiful inside. I think this is my favourite thing about all of these records, is that they have like these unseen photos inside. Whilst we're on the records, we'll just do them all while we're here. My grandma really kindly got me the Folklore album. So if you don't know too much about Taylor Swift, these are kind of like sister albums. They go together. They were both released during lockdown and they're kind of like one half of each other. So this is Folklore. I think this is my favourite between the two, so I'm really excited about this. And the actual records are a really gorgeous shade of like rose gold. I don't want to get them out because I don't want to handle them, but like, oh yeah, this is off my grandma. Thank you so much, grandma. Then off my brother, he got me Billie Eilish's latest record, Happier Than Ever. Basically, I'm just a huge fan of these two artists in specific, like the most. So I do feel I'm going to be collecting just Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish records, and that's okay with me. So yeah, this is Happier Than Ever, and this is off Harry. Thank you so much, Harry. And then off Tom. Tom did get me a collection of gifts, which he really shouldn't have done, because Tom's main gift to me was our trip to the West End and our trip to London, and you know, the trains, the restaurant, the food, the show. He did get me gifts as well, and the record he got me was Fearless Taylor's version. I was not expecting this because I know that these were quite hard to get your hands on. They've only just come out. I think these have been released in the last couple of weeks, but I wasn't expecting this at all. I was kind of maybe expecting him to have got me Lover, because when he handed me the gift I could see that it was like record shaped, and I was thinking, I've already got Folklore, I've already got Evermore, which one is this going to be? I wasn't expecting this, so yeah, I've got 4 records and I'm very excited about it. Moving off the record theme, also from my mum and dad, and also another main gift actually, because they really were like, oh, we're going to get you a bit less this year, obviously you're 22 now. They didn't. The next thing was this new suitcase by HB London. Now I have repped this brand for about 4 years. I had my little carry-on case that I took everywhere with me, and then I don't know how many of you will have watched the vlogs in the summer, but I actually went to Cornwall with my friends and my suitcase just broke, like the wheel just came off it, and I don't think that was from them being like bad cases. I think that was just that I had used that suitcase literally every single week pretty much for 4 years, and it gets battered around, you know, when you put a suitcase on a plane and the people literally throw your suitcase on and off the plane, things like that. It had just got a bit too battered, to be honest, and the wheel just died its death. So now I've got this beautiful replacement, and it is black with the purple marble print through it, and I actually prefer this to the one that I had because this is just a little bit more sophisticated. It's a bit less in your face, but I love that it has my initials on it. That's what I loved about my other suitcase, and I'm actually really glad that I have one of these again now, because these are just my favourite cases. For a carry-on bag, they're like sizable, but still carry-on size, if that makes sense. Sorry about the sunlight, the sun is kind of like moving around, it's just that time of day. Then also off my mum and dad, a little collection of goodies in here, which I'm just so happy with all of it. The first is this notebook, which I think they've actually had custom made because it is a record player with Folklore written above it, and then underneath it it says, "You put me on and said I was your favourite," which is obviously a quote from Cardigan by Taylor Swift. I'm actually gonna have to move us around a bit, guys, sorry. The sunlight, super cute, so yeah. Of course, a chocolate orange. My mum also then really kindly got me a little restock of my favourite mascara. I'm obsessed with this mascara. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Hill I Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara, and I just ran out of this, and I was like, I can't swap back. I just cannot swap back. So my mum knew that I'm a huge Charlotte Tilbury fan. I'm really grateful that I now can add this back to my makeup bag. In this little gift bag, my mum had filled it with, I keep saying my mum and dad, it was definitely both of them. Although I do know that my dad did not know about these. Oh, the sun has just gone in. We're having the rainiest birthday I've probably ever had. Pre-mixed cocktails, Pornstar Martini, raspberry mojitos. These are some of my favourites, and they'll probably be drank before the end of the day, not gonna lie. And then I got this little mysterious box, and I was like, oh, what's that? And honestly, my parents had really been like, oh, we're not getting you a lot, so I was like, I really just wasn't expecting any of this, especially not this. I opened it up and I was looking at it, and I could see a piece of paper, and I was like, what on earth is this? My dad printed it out for me. So I opened it up, and my mum and dad have actually got me tickets to go and see McFly, because a couple of weeks ago I went to Leeds and happened to be there the day that McFly were playing, and I knew nothing about McFly even touring. I actually met quite a lot of viewers, and I kept bumping into you guys out and about, and I was like, oh, are you a student in this city? And you were like, no, I'm here to see McFly. And like tons of girls told me that, and I was like, I didn't know McFly were playing, I'm so sad. Anyway, so I came home and I was like, did you know McFly were playing in Leeds? My mum was like, no, I didn't. So my dad went online and booked 2 tickets for me and my mum to go and see McFly play on, I think, maybe one of the last nights of their tour. It's at the O2 Arena in London, which I've actually never ever been to before for a concert, so I'm really excited. I had tickets to go and see Billie Eilish play the O2 last year, but obviously it got cancelled, so I've actually never been inside the O2. I'm really excited, and it's not very far away at all. It's literally a month tomorrow. Cannot wait for that. Let me know if you're going, because I seem to meet tons of you guys outside the one that happened in Leeds last month. So McFly is just one of those bands where I feel like their music's really feel good, so I feel like it's just going to be a really great night. Something else off my mum and dad is this cookbook. Now, I have a newfound, actually it's really not even that new anymore, love for Thai food, but I sometimes struggle to try new Thai food because quite a lot of it's not veggie. My mum has found this veggie cookbook specifically filled with Thai recipes, so this is like my heaven. I can't wait to try cooking some of them. You'll probably see it in vlogs. There might be a bit of a fail because I really am no chef. I think this is just my favorite kind of food really, other than like Italian, so really excited to give this a go. And also I just think it looks really nice as well. I think this is nice to just have in a kitchen. Good, just knocked all the cards over, that's really good. I'm really not running in any kind of order here, I hope you don't mind, I'm so sorry. The last thing that I think is off my mum and dad, this gift bag from The White Company. The White Company is literally my favorite shop. shop. I say it every single time I do one of these hauls. If anybody in my life is ever struggling for something to buy me, anything in the White Company is a bit of me. But my mum has really kindly got me their winter gift set. So in here you get 1 candle, 1 home spray and 1 room diffuser, and every single thing from the White Company smells amazing, but their winter scent is like their famous scent that they bring back every Christmas, every like winter time. Oh, mwah. It just tastes so good. No, it doesn't taste good. I mean, it probably would, but no, it smells so good. So a couple of other bits and bobs off Tom, which again, he really just didn't need to buy me anything. First is this collection of Tony's chocolate. If you don't know what Tony's chocolate is, essentially it's what I would call posh chocolate. The Waitrose kind of chocolate, the M&S kind of chocolate, you know. And I've never tried it before, but I've seen so many people like hyping about it and raving on about it. So we actually saw this little kit where you can try like all of their flavors, or like there's 6 main flavors, while we were in London, and Tom was like, oh, well, I'll buy you it for your birthday. So this was the first thing. Then the second, this is so cute. He's actually had this made, and I love a homemade gift, and Tom always is so good at that. Obviously, he's a graphic designer, he's really creative anyway. So he had this volcanic rock engraved, and you've got to stay with me here, okay? So when we were in Santorini, we went diving at the volcano, and there was this little like, well, essentially it was just the sea that we were in, but it was like this section where the rocks had been so battered that they really rounded themselves. Like they literally feel and look like they've been sanded down into this perfect like shape rather than like lumps of coal. Tom brought it back and has had engraved into it the word Santorini, the date that we were there, and then the exact coordinates of where we went diving in Santorini, which is so cute. I say diving, we went like swimming and stuff. I don't really know if you can see it. He's had it like laser etched into it, and I just love it. I mean, obviously it's perfect for like a paperweight or just like an ornament. I'm probably just gonna put it in my office, but I just love the like personal touch behind that. I think it's really lovely. He has then also got me a company from the White Company, a candle from the White Company. This is in the scent Fireside, so they're actually not the same, but both very, very wintry scents, both really like festive, Christmassy, cinnamon, orange, like wood burnery kind of smells, which I love for this time of year. And then the last thing of Tom, which was a joke present and is actually upstairs, is some MacBook screen cleaner, because every time Tom comes to my house and like uses my laptop, or we're watching something on my laptop, he's like, your screen is disgusting. In his defense, like it is disgusting. I'm just the worst for like fingerprints. Now it's clean. Then I got this absolutely gorgeous gift box off my godparents, and I actually really want to shout this company out as well because they're local to me. So it's called Tom Loves, and they're actually based in Howden, which is like half an hour from where I live. It's just like a little independent gift shop really, and they have the most beautiful presents. I've had gifts from there before. I think they follow me on Instagram. I definitely follow them. I really, really like their bits and bobs. So if you are looking for either somewhere local to shop and support, or just a small business, I think you can shop them online. I actually really recommend. So this is the gift box off my godparents. There's kind of 2 things that go together. So the first are a little notebook and pen that just says, you got this, and it is a to-do list. And then the second, which I absolutely love, I think this is so cute, is a little mug that says, go get 'em Tiger, and then also a hot chocolate kit in the flavour vanilla milk hot chocolate, and that just sounds so nice. So obviously these go together, and the notebook and the pen go together, and I just think they're a really cute little gift. Plus I've never actually tried vanilla hot chocolate, but I love vanilla flavouring, so I feel like that is going to be delicious, and I'm imagining a lot of like cozy nights in with all of these gifts. Thank you so much to my godmother, in fact the whole family actually. Did you say god family? You know who you are. Off my auntie and uncle, I thought I'd do this as a little close-up so you can actually read it. They have got me an invitation to do a walk with an alpaca at this place called Hambleton Hills, which is actually really, really cool. So thank you so much to my aunt and uncle for this. This is gonna make a sick vlog. So off my friend Rachel, I actually don't know what Rachel gave me my gift earlier. I haven't seen any of my other friends yet, and she got me the most beautiful and thoughtful gift. So the first that I opened was this beanie, and it's kind of an on-running joke because I always wear a beanie or a pair of earmuffs. My ears just cannot hack the cold. It's something that I've spoken about all the time, but from like basically October through to April, I will just wear a hat if I'm outside because I get earache instantly, and I cannot tell you how annoying and how painful earache is. Anybody else that suffers with it, you know the pain. It's just so annoying. It gives me a headache and it lasts for like all day. So all throughout the lockdown last year, Rachel and I were going on walks all throughout that winter lockdown, and I would have earmuffs on, and she'd be like, do you know what, Molly, I love that you've just always wore earmuffs so proudly since you were like a child. You've just never been embarrassed. And I would always be like, not a bit embarrassed about wearing them, but they are a bit embarrassing, but it's like a practicality thing, and it just became like an on-running joke. So she's got me this beanie, And not only has she got the beanie, but it is also engraved with a Taylor Swift lyric at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it or if that's even in focus, but it says, "Take me to the lake," which is a lyric from her song The Lakes. And I absolutely love it because it's like Taylor Swift without being really like garishly Taylor Swift. Second thing she got me is this gorgeous framed artwork of the original Hogwarts stamps, because obviously she also knows that I'm a big Harry Potter fan. And these are the original stamps that apparently came out in 2007. And she bought this artwork from a really gorgeous little independent shop in Beverley as well, so that is really lovely. And then lastly, in this really cute pouch, she got me a gorgeous pair of like gold and lilac earrings. Like I say, everything she has bought is so personal. Like, it's really clear that she has thought about everything I like with all of these gifts. And you guys know, as well as Rach, that I love lilac. So these are the earrings. They're just really gorgeous little sleeper hoops with a purple stone. And I actually think I might wear them tonight for my like birthday dinner because I'm wearing purple this evening. So I'm really excited about that. And then I think the last gift bag that is in front of me is of Tom's family, and that is this red gift bag. Tom's mum and dad also got me a bottle of wine, but I'm not gonna lie, I have already drank half of it, so that is separate. But if you can't drink wine in the middle of the day on your birthday, the first thing that his mum and dad got me was this little candle. There's definitely a winter candle theme going on. This is in the flavour spice berries and apple, and it smells just like a Christmassy heaven. The second thing that his mum and dad got me was this voucher for Nero's. Now Tom and I go for coffee on the regular, like literally all the time, so a coffee voucher is actually a really great gift idea for me. Like, I do spend a lot of money in coffee shops. And thirdly, the main gift that they got me was this little Giorgio Armani gift set, which is so lovely. They know that I'm huge fans. I have worn the perfume C by Armani since I turned 16. I think I got my first bottle when I was about 15 or 16, and I have literally never strayed away from that scent. Like, that is my scent. Tom's mum knows that. So she got me a little stock up of the travel size version of C by Armani, which is, if you haven't smelled it, oh, my favourite. And then also in the little kit is a Giorgio Armani travel size mascara, and this mascara is the best bottom lash mascara I've ever used. Yeah, and then obviously this cute little makeup bag that it comes in is also very nice. And I love that everything is a matching red theme. Like, literally everything is a red theme. Thank you so much. I think that I have covered everything. I'm looking to the side of me now and I'm like, have I missed any of this? But I've made a huge mess. Oh, I have actually missed something. This was definitely something my dad purchased for me. It's not very exciting to look at, but this is a drone bag specific for the exact drone that I have. And I know you can't tell exactly really what it is. It just looks like a black bag. But they're very useful to have because obviously my drone is really quite expensive and so delicate. You can't just like put it in your bag. You have to have it like wrapped up and stuff so that it doesn't get knocked. And this is specific for that drone, so it's actually a very useful gift. I think that's everything. I am so grateful to every single person that not only got me a gift but sent me a card, wished me happy birthday online. Literally just everybody in my life has just been amazing today. It's not even halfway through yet. My parents are also taking us all out for a meal tonight, which is another gift because that will be so expensive. I always think like people just go out for a meal on their birthday, but that is a present as well because that's not free, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just so lucky and so grateful. And I also think that last year really opened my eyes to how much you take for granted the celebrations that you can have on your birthday usually. So this year I'm very aware that I'm so lucky to even be able to go to Leeds to celebrate my birthday this evening and to go for drinks with like mixed households and, you know, to sit at a table and not have to like wear a mask. And like, I'm just, this birthday is just so much better than last year's, and last year's was amazing, but this year kind of celebrating on behalf of my 21st as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I'm sorry if it's been long, I'm sorry if it has been waffly. I'm always very aware with these sort of videos, I'm not trying to be like braggy or like showing off at all. It wouldn't have been my birthday if I hadn't have filmed this video, and every single year you guys always seem to really love them. So thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned at the beginning, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe down below. There will be a weekly vlog up on Saturday from my actual birthday and like what I got up to during the day and the few days like before it and after it and stuff. That'll be up on my channel. Huge thank you to everybody who I mentioned in this video, as I said, and I shall be back on Saturday.